I saw all the tree huggers being like, she's so amazing and she's hosting a party. I'm like, it seems so forced to to have a party for people in their 20s where you're making mozzarella. I was like, this is out of place. I was like,
It's
what's
out
happening?
of place. And listen, my dislike for Gia is not based on my dislike for Teresa because I think Kim Zolciak is trash. I think she is total trash. I do not respect her as a person. I do not respect Croy. I think it is ridiculous. You live in a $3 million house when you can't fucking afford it, and then you lose it and you refuse to. So I think I have nothing good to say about Kim Zolciak. And yet I think Ariana is like amazing on the damn show.
Amazing, because she's her own person. She has some humility. What's missing for me with Gia is like she's kind of a liar. Like I'm going to law school. I'm not going to law school. I pay for my Porsche. I don't. She was on a podcast. I'm very self-sufficient. Girl, you live at home. You don't pay rent. Your car is paid for by your parents. Your phone bill is paid. Like I'm not trying to criticize because my phone bill is still paid by my parents, but I'm also Middle Eastern. We're a little different. Things operate differently. So, but with her, I'm like, but I don't walk around saying I'm financially independent because I ain't. Like, so be honest. I think you're not being honest. Like,
Right, like does Charlie say he's financially independent? I
no.
think he owns that his father. Listen, I have
Yeah.
no problem. I have no problem with any of it. If someone is a
Okay.
trust fund kid for their whole life,
Who cares?
which I'm not saying Gia is that, because I mean I'm talking like right, lean into it. By all means,
Get
take the
into
damn
it.
money.
Like, I'm not going to go to Paris and stay at a Hilton to make you feel better when I can stay at the George Cinq with my parents. Like, I'm not going to pretend that like, why would I want, oh, I'm going to go to less nice restaurants to prove that I'm financially independent. Fuck off. Like, if I want to go to the George Cinq and stay there, I'm going to stay there. Like, I'm not going to I don't know
Just
why
own
people
it.
think they're so noble like, "Oh, my parents, I could go with them, but I sit in economy class cuz I can't afford business." And they say, "Girl, if my dad's going to pay for my business class ticket, I will take it. I will cash it. I will eat everything they offer." Like, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I have no problem with someone being a trust fund child. Really,
What's wrong
just
with that?
fucking own it. That's what,
Just
that's
own
what
it.
it
I think
is.
when you don't own it, it's annoying. It's kind of like the Nepo baby conversation when you don't own it and say, "Oh, I work hard and I go to auditions." And girl, your last name's Schwarzenegger. Let's be honest. Like you got White Lotus because you're Patrick Schwarzenegger. Just own it. Like we know you work hard. We know you delivered. You were funny. You were good.
You were great in the role, right?
The door was opened a little wider because your name's Schwarzenegger. Or like when you're rich, like you have more opportunities. Just own it. I don't know. No way to
Just
say it.
own it. Well, yeah, I don't think this is Teresa. I just don't, but
I
I
don't.
think it's an interesting argument that people are starting to, and I mean, I don't know, something has to be done with this account. I mean, you do you. I don't want to get any account shut down, but it's like I get so many. I wish I could think of other examples, but the Gia being fired thing lately has been everything, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to address this.
That's dumb
But
because
there's
use your
that.
common sense. Like it's like being like, oh, Amanda and Kyle are fired from Summer House.
Right. Like they're never going to be fired
They're
from
not gonna
Summer
go
House.
unless they're like, I don't know, yanked out of there by like a fireman. Like they're not going anywhere. Like,
I agree with that. Speaking of things that are true and false in what's online, did you see this? Jax is fake. Now, I'm not sure Jax is getting fired. I don't think he is. But did you see this? That let me just find this. That Britney's exposed that he has the Finstas. I mean, everyone has the Finstas.
so funny. That was
Um,
so funny. When he comments on his own post, I was like,
when he comments, right, and it's this guy Frank or whatever, that's a
Bremen,
yeah,
German.
that's apparently Jax. Well, there's this new thing. Let me
I
just
forgot how
pull.
hot Jax was when they showed that old picture of him. I was like, oh my God. He was so attractive.
Speaking of which, on that note, listen, he was never hot, hot, but Zach, our gay little Zach, back in the day, I know you're rolling your eyes. Everybody liked Zach.
You killed me.
Um, he looked better back in the day. I mean, granted, I'm not
Oh
being
my
critical.
God.
Trust me, everybody. I look pretty good today,
David,
actually.
I'm gonna quit this co-host thing if
You're not, you're
you
not
try to
feeling.
defend Zach.
No,
I cannot. I'm like, oh my
people
God,
love Zach.
insufferable. Who? The straight woman? The straight.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I knew it because he's a
They love
caricature.
him.
He's a
They
perfect
absolutely
caricature.
love him.
He's a perfect caricature. You're having a serious conversation. Oh, my taint is sweating. It's like, oh God. Like, I don't know. He's so insufferable. And I saw him in person. And honestly, in person, he doesn't look that bad. I went to this gay play and all the gays were there. And he was there. And he looked much better in person. I don't know. He volumizes his hair and he looks like a Johnny Bravo. It just doesn't look right.
I know all these straight, a lot of straight women have met him like at Tom Tom. I guess he hangs out at, like, and they all say he's lovely. But listen, he's not my favorite on the show, trust me. But the pictures looked better back in the day.
Okay.
But Jax was very high. I agree.
Jax was very,
Um,
but I gotta defend Zach this last week where he did kind of call Jax out, and he did it in a very calm and collected kind of way, and I liked that. I was like, yeah,
People love that he had Britney's back.
why are you here? Like, you literally just got out, you got a haircut, you did all this stuff. I, I do have to kind of, I never thought I would say this, but defend Jax a little bit with this whole, like, you didn't see your son right away. Maybe he was nervous. Like, he's been away for a month. He knows there's a lot of scrutiny on him. Maybe he just felt nervous to see his son. I'm not trying to defend his behavior. I don't know if he really is like healed. But at the same time, this show is about him. And if he didn't come to the party, we would be like, where's Jack? So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Well, speaking of Justice for Jax, there is actually a new account. It's called Justice for Jax Taylor.
Okay.
And it is on. So people, one person said, it's so funny how Jax just blocked me. I forgot what account said this. One of the Bravo accounts. I forgot. I really would like to give credit. They said, it's funny. Jax just blocked me for something I said. And 2 seconds later, this account follows me, Justice for Jax Taylor. Now they're saying fans laugh at Justice for Jax fan page because guess what? It's Jax. That's what they're saying.
No.
Well, that's what they're saying. That it's clear. They're saying it's clearly Jax, and he's created this account called Justice for Jax Taylor, run by Jax. And the tagline for this account on X is, "He's paid the price. Treat him fairly." This is a real thing.
Oh,
And here's one of the tweets for Justice from Jax Taylor. You'll never convince me that the welcome back Benji party wasn't designed to wasn't designed to taint Mr. Jax Taylor. Here they are celebrating a married man visiting his boyfriend at Zach Wickham. Instead of celebrating, because Zach's guy is married, instead of celebrating a family man completing 30 long days in rehab. This is a tweet from this account, which people are saying is run by that Jax's fake life, that his redemption is fake. This is all by Zach. And
I love it.
people are
I love it.
saying, this whole account, what type of justice, are you gonna it's so I don't know. It's maybe Brittany seems to expose this and say that it's all fake.
Oh, so she confirmed that?
Well, she didn't can't confirm this account, but she's like, he does the Finstas and this is what he does. And he is in the comments and he reads everything and wants. Listen, when I had Jax on this podcast and I posted the episode and there were comments, Jax was on my Instagram, like saying like, thank you and commenting to people. I don't know. I mean, it was so fucking long ago. I don't know exactly what he said, but it was all positive. He wasn't fighting back with anyone. That was before the Valley and all this, but he was saying things that were that were so he knew I was here and knew the show was out that day, and
Okay.
I don't know.
I love that. Listen, the Vanderpump Rules people, you can say whatever you want about them, but they are a master, like they are media trained to the gods. They know how to keep the conversation going even when the show is not on air. They're not even on the episode. So like he's